Welcome to my YouTube channel for SAP B1 training. Today we are going to talk about how to raise a good receipt PO in simply GRN. There are two ways to raise GRPO as per the authorization. If you have the full authorization for the purchase orders, you can use the copy to method. Otherwise, you have to select business partner and then select the purchase order. So I will demo how to use those two methods. For the first method, we have to go to the purchase orders. For the first method, we have to go to the purchase order first. So modules, purchasing, purchase order. In find mode, we have to select the purchase order. Okay, then we can see the purchase order which you have raised previously, and then we have to click the copy to and want to select G receipt PO. Then it automatically load to the good receipt PO. Then usually you can continue your work. The second method is we have to select the business partner. So I want to go to the good receipt PO interface. For that, module purchasing good receipt PO. In good receipt PO, we want to select the business partner. Then we have to copy from purchase order. So luckily we have only one purchase order for this particular vendor. I'm selecting that purchase order. In here we have to select finish. Okay. Yes. Yes to all. Okay. So then there are two items in this purchase orders. So if it is a partial one, we can remove one item with right click in the row and we can delete the row. Also, the whole quantity is not coming for this shipment. We can amend the purchase order in the good receipt PO. Then it will automatically calculate the totals, and also we can change the warehouses. Okay, before adding the good receipt PO, I will explain what is those items. So as per my previous video, you can see this item is batch manageable item. The next one is serial management item. So those two items have different scenarios for good receipt PO. First, I will going to add this good receipt PO. Yes, you will appear a setup, that means batch setup. So at that moment we have to give a batch because the first item I have assigned as a batch item. At that time we want to give a batch for this particular item. As example, I am giving 10, 10, 10. Okay, then I am going to update. Before update I have to give the quantity and I want to give the bin location as well. Sometimes I can manage those 5 items as two different batches. At that moment you can give the partially arrangement. So I am giving 2, and the next item I am defining as a different batch, and the quantity is getting automatically. And also we want to give the what is the bin location which we want to park. Where should we want to put those items. So at that purpose, so we have to give the bin locations. We want to select the bin locations. They need to allocate the item. In here also you can use different location. If I put one in here, we can keep the other item in different location. And we have to give the update. Same. Okay. So there's a shortcut. We want to auto select method. Control D. See, the item is auto filling. Then update. Again, when we are going to add to the system, we will appear another interface called serial number setup. That means this particular item we want to give a serial number. That means each and every item we have to give a serial number. So in this case I am given a different item 111 okay. Then I have to give the bin as per the previous one. Okay, then I'm going to update. Then I'm going to add this good receipt PO. In this case, I have validated a vendor reference number. That means we can keep a reference number. So in this scenario, we want to give the vendor invoice number. Okay, 2020. Then I'm going to add to the system. It is already added. So if you go previous interface, you can see the transaction. If you want to see the journal entry, then if we click to the relationship map, we can see based upon this purchase order, good receipt PO is raised. But you can see this padlock is still unlocked. Why? We have done this good receipt PO partially. That's why this padlock is still open. So if I go to the purchase order again, so you can see open quantities. There is a 5. That's why this particular purchase order is still open. Okay. Again, I am going to go receipt PO. Okay, great. So automatically it will appear only the due amount. I'm not going to add to the system. Yes. Okay, it asks me about the batch. 5,000 I'm in this batch, and I have to give the bin. Sorry, mistake. Okay. I'm going to add to the system. Again, I'm had a mistake. Okay. I'm going to add to the system. If I go to the previous one, I'm going to for the relationship map. Okay, now you can see the padlock is already closed, and it shows the 2 transactions which we have done based upon this purchase order. So raising good receipt PO is not a good deal. So it is easy. If there are any issues, please comment. I will support you. Thank you very much.